Hey, crazy kids, and welcome back to another episode, another gameplay episode of Link's Awakening, Dank's Awakening, now Thief's Awakening, I believe. That's where we left off last time with our turn to crime. We're just going along with these episode playthroughs. My plan is to have this a week's worth of episodes that will hopefully get us to the very end of this game. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, plans change sometimes, so we'll see. And I'm sure I will get stuck numerous times, like I am right now, getting constantly drowning. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well. I'm just continuing with the whole social distancing, self-isolating type stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna get that. All right, whatever. It's fine. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy and safe as you possibly can be during this time. I know it's very difficult. It's very difficult to not be able to go out as often. While I am a self-proclaimed introvert of sorts, even I do miss going outside and socializing with people every so often. It's not fun to not be able to go out, or at least to be expected to not go out. I have the ability to go out. I've been going on walks and I've been going on runs every so often, but I've been steering clear of the grocery stores as much as possible. And I've also, obviously I can't go to the gym, which is one of the worst things about this. And yeah, it's just a lot of sitting in my room playing video games, which is nice. I do enjoy that a lot. Also watching YouTube videos and editing my own YouTube videos and doing some writing for some other YouTube videos. I haven't gotten around to recording more impression stuff yet, but I have been writing a lot. I have 3 video ideas in mind that I just have. I basically just have to record them. That's the biggest thing. But I'm excited for them, and I hope that you will like them once they come out. I got a couple parody ideas and a couple of song impressions ideas, but I also want to do just a regular old impressions video, which I have not done in actually a long time. I want to say not since. Let's see. I think my last legitimate, going through different impressions, no music involved or anything, just topical impressions. I think the last one I did was maybe, was it Harry Potter impressions back in July of 2017. So yeah, that's been almost 3 years now. Wow. And I really should be doing something about this guy. Boom. No. Come back. I want your fairy. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. I didn't really need that, actually. But anyways, yeah, I haven't done one since, I think, Harry Potter, and even that one wasn't my best. I enjoyed doing it a lot, but I want to be able to do another one. I've had a lot of ideas. I have not yet done a Nickelodeon impressions video. And that's one of the ones that I feel like has been a long time coming. And I really want to do something like that. I would just need to brush up on my Nickelodeon impressions. I mean, I already did a SpongeBob impressions video. That was one of my earlier videos within my first 2 years, I think, of being on YouTube. And we actually just passed my 6th year anniversary on YouTube, which is exciting. And I'm glad that I've been able to do it for this long, and I'm glad that there has been a recent spike in views and subscribers on my channel, because it gives me more of a reason to continue doing what I'm doing, and it at least somewhat demonstrates that people are interested in the content that I'm putting out. Even if it is just one particular kind of content, which I have made people aware of the fact that I cannot do that all the time. And I'm speaking specifically about the song impressions videos, because while I do enjoy doing those, it is very stressful to record them, and it requires a lot more planning. Some of it requires some extra writing, and I also constantly run into the issue of having copyright people, claim content IDing my videos, even if it's a parody or something like that. People will try to get it taken down, which I don't understand why I seem to have this problem more than other YouTube impressionists who do the same things, like Brock Baker and Mikey Bolts and Brian Hull. So it's a little annoying to see that so often. And I mean, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but my impressions video, I'm not going to make this jump. Probably, no, okay. My alphabet aerobics video that I made back in 2018? Yeah, that was 2018. That was that's one of my all-time favorite videos that I've made. And when you need to let me push this first. It's one of my all-time videos that I ever made, and unfortunately, it was more recently, like a few months ago, it actually happened, where it was somebody content claimed it. And, I tried appealing, I tried disputing it, and it wasn't accepted, unfortunately. So, did I use all my keys? Dang it. And so after I tried disputing it, I didn't hear anything from the person who had made the claim. And the person who made the claim didn't even have any kind of explicit rights to the video content. And I thought that was ridiculous that somebody could do that, and YouTube doesn't check to see if this person is legitimate or not. The glint of the tile will be your guide. Thank you. So I was just kind of sitting on my butt, waiting, and then only to find out like several weeks later. And the thing is that they have 30 days to dispute it or to reject my dispute. And unfortunately, after about 2 or 3 weeks, they did reject my dispute. So I unfortunately, I can't go that way. I unfortunately could not do it. Well, you can. I take that back. You can make an argument a second time, but you have to provide some form of evidence as to why your content isn't breaking any laws, isn't breaking any copyright laws, and sometimes that works, especially when the people who have no actual rights to the content, since they're the ones making the claims, they can't really prove that they own it. No, you tricked me. If they don't have any rights, it's a little easier to make a second appeal after they've rejected the initial one, because I'm making a parody, which most parody instances fall under fair use, which would give me, which would allow me to which would allow this. Nope. Okay. Most of the time, these claims are already made by people who, gosh dang it. Most of these claims are made by people who can't actually prove that they own the content. And even if they do own the content, the whole parody thing falls under fair use. So I in the past, I have been able to get... no, I gotta do this whole thing. Okay. In the past, I have been able to create a fair argument and get them to release the claim that they had. But unfortunately for this one, for Alphabet Aerobics, even though it wasn't claimed by the same person, I tried appealing, I tried disputing, and I didn't get... I thought I was in the clear. Like, I thought that they were going to let it go, and then they didn't let it go. Again, I said 3 weeks later, and what ended up happening was, what happens when you make those disputes if it gets rejected, you have a chance to appeal. The only downside to appealing is that the only potential downside is that if they decide to disagree with you again, and if they have some sort of substantial proof, your video can get taken down and you'll get a copyright strike. And no one wants a copyright strike on their YouTube channel. It looks bad, especially when you're trying to get verification, which I have been doing for a while, ever since I hit 100,000 subscribers. Still hasn't happened yet, so I'm hoping that I'll get it by the time I reach 200,000, because I've already submitted an application to Google and YouTube to receive verification for my channel, especially because there are plenty of channels with fewer subscribers, fewer views than what I've gotten recently that are verified. So I feel like I would qualify for it. I would hope I'd qualify for it. But yeah, copyright strikes don't look as good, and I think you can get your channel taken down if you get like 3 copyright strikes. Maybe it's 3. I don't know for sure. But it's just really annoying when people are trying to take down your content, especially when you're making this. Ooh, we got the. I think this is. If Majora's Mask came after this game, when you're in Jabu Jabu's belly as a kid in not Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, same Link, different game. I think that there's a level that's similar to this when you're in the big fish, Jabu Jabu's belly, and he. Oh come! I'm slashing, and he ain't doing nothing. No, okay, no. All right, you're in Jabu Jabu's belly, and you fight a giant Octorok around this little circular thing, and there are spikes in the middle circular thing that you have to run around, so you can't get too close to it. But you kind of have to. Oh gosh, darn it! No, okay, come here. No, okay. Oh, no, I'm actually hurting for hearts. I'm hurting bad for hearts. Yikes. And I have a fairy. I don't know. Should I get in? See, I'm worried that guy's going to turn around. Because he likes to turn around. Yep, see, there we go. Okay. All right. Against my... Yep, okay, see, I would have died. Okay, so now I'm just going to... Yeah, see... Okay. I'm just... Okay, did I... Nope, I just still did not get him. Okay, nope, come back here! Alright, okay. That's, progress, I think. Nope, okay, nope, he's still... Come here. I'm not even bothering with avoiding him at this point. I'm just trying to get him to die. It's probably a really bad idea. Nope, I got him. Okay, there we go. Finally. Jeez. But yeah, you're in Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, and, oh, I should have caught that fairy. Dang it. Oh, well. It's fine. We're fine. And, ooh. Hey now. And you're running around, trying to hit the backside of an Octorok, without, getting hit by the spikes in the middle thing. Okay, is this what I think it is? Is this the... no, this is probably the flippers, right? It's a flipper! Flippers! Hey! Yes! Cool beans. Alright, we're just chugging along here. We're just chugging right along. Alright, don't test me. Don't test me. Now, son, don't touch that cactus. Alright. Okay, so that thing wasn't present when I was doing the other tiles, that little floaty thing, if you see it. The little fairy-looking thing. So yeah, Jabu Jabu's belly, I think that's how you get the boomerang. You beat the Octorok. It's either for the to get the boomerang or to get the boss key. I can't remember. So, wait. Was there any point in doing that? Okay. But as I was saying about the whole content ID thing, so I didn't want to take my chances with it because Because the thing is that if you can't make a good enough argument, and I couldn't make as much of an argument with the Alphabet Aerobics because I used the same exact lyrics. I didn't change them for which would be safer as a parody use of content. So I didn't want to take my chances and get a copyright strike, because that would ruin my chances. That could potentially ruin my chances of getting verified. And I realize that I can swim now, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, and I just didn't think that it was worth it, so I decided to let it go. The only problem is now, though, is that it can't be monetized, which is most of the time what the case is. If whether or not you've somebody's claiming copyright on your videos, because it can be a content ID thing. Like YouTube can does their own content IDs for videos, and if you don't, I feel like I'm just not going in the right direction. YouTube can immediately content ID videos that have copyrighted music or videos or anything in them, and I guess I could have just gone over here. And so that's what they do most of the time. But they say usually you can revenue share, and that's what. Oh, gosh dang it! You can just revenue share, and that's usually what YouTube ends up doing. But then, if YouTube doesn't do the revenue share thing, if they don't recognize that, then later on somebody could come along and say, "Hey, you have my content, and I don't want you to have it." And sometimes it is their content, sometimes it's not their content, and it's really annoying when it isn't, but they're still trying to claim ownership of it. And when you don't appeal, YouTube can turn off the monetization for it, and YouTube can also block the video in different territories, different countries. And I know that my Alphabet Aerobics video was actually after I decided not to go further with the dispute. YouTube said, okay, now it's no longer monetized and it's blocked in several countries. And I think Canada is one of the. It may not be Canada, but I know that I looked through a lot of them, and a lot of them are actually countries that a great deal of my audience, of my subscribers and my viewers come from. So it's really annoying. It's really unfortunate. And so what I've done, and if you don't follow me on social media, you should, especially if you want to see those videos that I've re-uploaded to Instagram, to IGTV. My Instagram handle and my Twitter handle are both Daniel J. Ferguson, with the, don't forget the @ symbol, at Daniel J. Ferguson. And I've since uploaded, excuse me, I've since uploaded the Alphabet Aerobics video to Instagram for people to view, because there were some people asking me where it was after I chose not to appeal again. And I mean that's the best option that I have for now. Maybe I'll re-upload it and change the lyrics or something like that, so that I'm safer under copyright law. But for the time being, I think Instagram's just. I mean, a lot of people have Instagram, and so I think that's just the best option for now. Just until I can, figure out the whole verification thing that I'm trying to achieve, but also. Just not have any bad blood with YouTube or with any potential copyright holders. And I know that's silly, and maybe I should risk it because you guys, want to be able to see that video. But again, it's not something that I want to risk right now. I don't think it's worth risking. And I have a key now, so what am I supposed to... Did I miss the spot where I was supposed to use the key? I probably did. Well, I'm going to take that heart. And you know what? Yeah, we've got these two... Oh, come on, I used the powder on you. Just give me the fairy. Okay, we're fine. So... Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't even have a... Oh, I guess I do have a map. Okay. Let's see. I want to go here. That's the only spot I can see that doesn't have a... Well, there's that treasure chest there, which I have not gotten for some reason. Oh, are you kidding me? I was there earlier. I definitely was there earlier, and I just didn't do anything. Okay. So, as I was saying, Instagram is the best solution for me right now. I actually also ran into the same problem with it was my Africa video, the Disney impressions singing Africa, and that was another video that I really enjoyed doing. And somebody claimed it as their own on behalf of another music company or something. And for this one, it was much easier to dispute because this person was claiming it on their own video, and they were doing their own cover of Africa. And like this was like a husband and wife duet that did not have a lot of. They had like 200 some subscribers and not a lot of views on this particular video, but they were claiming it as their own. And I was able to dispute that easily because, I mean, they obviously aren't the owners, and this was a parody. I was glad that I was able to do that, to do it for that one. They did, like, I disputed it the first time and they rejected it, and then I said, no, I mean, I have sufficient proof that this is in fact a parody and that you are not the owners of this song. So I managed to win that dispute. But I still also uploaded that to Instagram. I've been uploading a lot of my older videos to Instagram, just for other people to view. Also because, I mean, there are plenty of people who follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and this baffles me. The fact that they, whether they followed me for AGT reasons or other reasons, they don't know that they never knew that I had a YouTube channel. And I'm like, I promote my YouTube channel all the time. I'm constantly posting. And I mean, these are the people who, followed me on Twitter the first time they saw me on TV or something like that, and then they never looked at my tweets ever again after that, which is kind of unfortunate. But these people also, never noticed that, never went to look for me on Twitter, on YouTube, and some of them didn't even look for me on other social media either. So, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you obviously know that. But there's some people who don't, and that still baffles me. So what I've been doing is I've just been sort of in a way promoting my channel with that, with my gosh dang it. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. So I've been promoting my YouTube channel on my Instagram by re-uploading my older videos, and it's good. Like, it's been getting a decent amount I've been getting a decent amount of feedback from it, not just from people who have already seen the video, but there have been people who never saw these videos before, who have been following me for a while, and they're saying things like, "Oh my gosh, this was so good!" Like all these comments of people saying, "Oh, I haven't seen this before," and like some of them are saying, "You have a YouTube channel? What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've had one for 6 years." So it's locked. Oh no! Jeez, where am I supposed to go? Oh, I bet it's right there. I bet it is right there, and I screwed up. Wait. Wait, where is the staircase to get to the thing? Is it here? No, it's not. Okay, I need to... I'm getting myself all sorts of lost. I always do this. I always do this with these temples, even though I already played this one through before. So yeah, check out my Instagram, check out my Twitter, but most especially check out my YouTube channel, which I post to pretty. Yeah, I mean, YouTube has not been as frequent lately, and that's mainly because I haven't had much of an opportunity to record. I'm glad I'm able to right now, but I've just been doing a lot of writing, and I have fewer resources right now to record an actual impressions video. So, and again, I also mentioned that I'll be moving soon, which is an exciting thing, but also it's kind of a tedious thing. Gosh, where is that other stairwell? Why can't I find it? I can't find it. Maybe it's the one over here. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So I always say that I'm working on stuff, and I'm actually serious when I say that I am working on stuff. It's just a matter of owie, ow. It's just okay. Why can't you just jump like a normal person? Okay, thank you. I'm working on stuff, and it's just it's very slow going. But I think that once I get settled into a new place, and I'll have my brother who will hopefully be helping me with this kind of stuff. I'd hope to get him into some of these gameplay videos too, which I think having someone to talk to and have some witty or maybe not witty, not so witty banter with while playing video games, namely multiplayer video games, I think would be great. I just went here. I just went in a circle. I'm a dang fool. Where am I going? Okay, I'm really struggling here because I don't know. It's right there. That's where I need to go. But I can't get there until where is the staircase that takes me there? Unless I already did. And did I jump down? Am I a stupid boy? Did I jump down? But yeah, I think I'll be a lot more comfortable, and I'm hoping to have a lot more space too. I'm hoping to get a bigger room and have more of a corner dedicated to recording, because right now it's just kind of my TV corner where I've set up a bunch of posters and stuff. No, okay, so this isn't right. Oh wait, no, it is right. Okay. Gosh dang it, I'm just a diddly dang fool. Okay, now we've got the nightmare key. Thank goodness. All right. We're doing okay. I thought it would take a lot longer, honestly. Even though I have been running around in circles this entire time, I did think it would take longer to... Okay, that was a weird moonwalk type move from that Stalfo? Yes, and I'm going the wrong way again. We're just gonna go this way. Whoa, what was that? There was a weird sound. And I think it might have been coming from my phone, actually. I wonder what that sound... Oh, eBay sends me notifications, and I haven't bought anything from eBay in, over a year. But they'll send me notifications, and it has this little tone to it that I didn't choose. That's just eBay's default tone. And it's... I don't know what the... It makes me think of Zelda, and so I thought... did something happen in the game? Because the volume's a lot louder than I set it to. Whatever. It's fine. eBay's just like, oh, hey, these are the top essentials for while you're social distancing. Buy toilet paper. And I'm like, I'm okay. It's cool. I'm good. It's fine. It's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no worries. So that's that. And I realized that this entire time I have had my commentary on my game card when I usually record the audio separately with Audacity. So, okay. I guess there's not... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're fighting, we're gonna be fighting a big old fish here. Oh, gosh. Ah, jeez, dude. Bloop, 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 glub, glub. Oh, food. Blah, blah, blah. It's like the anglerfish from Finding Nemo. Ah, this guy is so reckless, man. He's like, I still have the magical acorn of power. I think that's is that what it is? Or the triangle of power or something? No, I don't. No, I don't, but I'm slashing him up. I'm slashing him up good. Come on, man. Behave. You are an anglerfish. You are... And I was trying to make a song out of it, but I failed miserably. Okay. Come here. One more. No, not one more. One more. One more. No, okay. One more. No, okay. One more. There we go. So it was like 5 more. Or 4 more.
Oh, shoot! I wasn't expecting to blow up after this.
Oh, and okay. So his heart spawned over here. Eat that heart, Link. Eat his heart out. All right. Well done to us. Can I swim over here? No, it's just a wall. All right. Guess we got a surface. Link has amazing lung capacity. This is ridiculous. I envy him. I envy him. I wish I had that kind of lung capacity. Oh, it's a harp. We got the magic harp. The surf harp. Just don't actually use it in the water, because that would not be safe. Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. And I've talked about this before. I just really love the music in this game, and in all Zelda games. Well, there are a few.
Bay. Before anyone yelps.
Different kind of bay.
Your road goes into the bay.
Are there roads in water? I honestly don't know what he's talking about. It's very strange. There's very strange times going on here. Okay. Well, we're good, and we're not going to make that stupid mistake that we made in the last episode. But we do need to get a special song from a special fish. Hey, man.
Hey, Monbo, child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina?
How did you know?
Oh, then I can teach you my song, bloop.
Okay, we're about to hear a fish sing. This ought to be interesting. Oh, no, he's going to kill me. Oh, never mind. No, he just had to clench to get those notes out. It's cool. The nice thing about this game is you don't have to memorize songs. Even though that was a good mechanic, I think, to memorize your song. Even though you had a guide to show you what the notes were if you forgot. You learn Monbo's Mambo. When you get out of the water, play it. Well, okay.
When you play my Mambo, you can warp to a warp point around the island. Try this tune in the dungeons, too. And since today's a special day, I'll let you live. I mean, I'll let you warp to Monbo's pond, too. Cha-cha-cha.
Thanks. I'm gonna go now. Okay, bye. And I really just enjoy this game and everything about it. It's visually appealing, and the music is great. And I kind of lost track earlier, but I'm a big fan of all Zelda music in general. There are a few games that kind of miss the mark when it comes to music, including Skyward Sword. You know, they boasted about having a fully orchestrated soundtrack, and I was really excited for that. And while there are some good tunes in that game, it's not. I personally don't think it's anything to write home about. There's so much better music, I think, so much fuller and more. It's I don't know. It just sounds so much better from games like Twilight Princess, which didn't have a full orchestra, but I mean the music did have an orchestra sounding type of. What the heck was that? That wasn't a jump, Link. That was pitiful. Oh wait, I can't do a proper jump here. Probably, yeah. I need the hook shot. Boo. But it just seemed like a. Okay, I can't go over here. it just seemed like Skyward Sword had so much more potential, and it got pushed back a lot, I think, too. And it just didn't. And while I was excited, like I was there the day the game came out, I got the pre-order. I pre-ordered it, got the pre-order bonus bundle with the golden Wii Remote Plus, and I was super excited for that. And even I loved the game. I did not. That was the one Zelda game at the time where I refused to look at any kinds of cheats or anything like that. I wanted to figure out the game all by myself, and while that did take me a little bit longer, I mean, I enjoyed the game. I actually took out a chunk of my thumb when I first started playing it, because you have to do a lot of swinging with that game. It's because that was the first game to include really, really much more intuitive. I don't know why I keep going around like this. Much more intuitive motion controls compared to Twilight Princess, and it was I don't even know if I'd say revolutionary for its time, but it was really exciting, and it was exciting to try that out. And I was whoa, what? Who are you? 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 Okay, I can't hurt it. We got a pink ghost. Pink ghost, or would you call that fuchsia? I don't know my colors outside of Roy G. Biv. Okay, we just got a ghost. Can I help you? Can I help you with something, sir? So with Skyward Sword, it was an exciting new thing, and the house, take me. What? Take the house at the bay. Oh, well, you're in luck. I'm going there. Just stop creeping me out, dude. So wasn't I think when I was looking at my name earlier, it said thief, but I don't know what. Hey, where's Marin? So I was playing Skyward Sword, and in my parents' basement. This was back in 2011 when it first came out, November 2011. I remember it fondly, and I could not avoid that. And when I was playing it, my basement had very low ceilings, and also all of the the heating and air ducts were exposed. This was like an old house. It had the wooden paneling. The wood paneling walls and stuff like that in the basement, namely, and all of the vents were exposed, so they weren't concealed by the ceiling. Like they weren't above the ceiling; they were below the ceiling. They were below the ceiling and just sort of hanging out. And I was swinging the remote, and you kind of have to. There's a wide range of motion that you have to do with Skyward Sword in order to get the game to work. And I wasn't really paying it much attention, and I mean I was trying to be careful. I was trying to be careful of the ceiling, and I think what happened was. Actually, no, it wasn't the ceiling. I mean, after a while, I did hit the ceiling several times with my hand, like I was whacking my hand and the remote on the ceiling, and there are some like sharp edges to some of those vents, and thankfully I missed those. But I think it was actually I had a table. There was a table down there that was about the height up to the height of my waist. And I was right next to it, and I guess for whatever reason, I didn't think that I would have any issue with that. And so I went to swing the remote at one point, and I don't even know what these things are. Can I shovel these? No, I can't. What even the heck are these things? I went to swing the remote at one point, and my hand just went full speed right into the corner of this table, and it actually took like I wouldn't say it was a sizable chunk of my thumb off of my thumb, and it was so painful. I was bleeding, and. Yeah, I learned from that point on to move to move everything past arm's length from me whenever I played that game. And I also learned to okay, old looking house, thanks. I also learned to play while standing on my knees instead of standing straight up for the sake of the ceiling. So that made things a lot better. But that game was so difficult with the motion controls. It was very intuitive at the time, but it was so frustrating. So many times where I got attacked and stuff like that, and because I thought enemies are able to block stuff in that game. They could block your moves, and that was the most irritating thing ever. So that was nostalgia unchanged. I'm trying to think of a good voice for this pink ghost. It's kind of like, I don't know if those are ears or if it's like its hair, what its hair might have looked like. How long have I been dead? That flower's doing pretty well for no one watering it enough. Cemetery, take me in my grave. Okay. Well, I actually am curious how this flower's doing so well. Okay, so it wants me to take it to the, hey, look at that. I'm keeping this, and I don't think you can do anything about it, because you are dead. Thank you. So, anyways, with Skyward Sword, it's, again, going back to the music, it just kind of, I think it had so much potential to be better, with the music, because, people started really getting into the whole, all the Zelda soundtracks and stuff. But unfortunately, okay, I gotta find the freaking, it's so far. It's so far away. Well, we can at least warp to let's see. Yeah, let's warp. So it had so much potential, and people were really getting into the Zelda music at that time because, with Twilight Princess brought about, some really good Zelda music, some re-orchestrated stuff from previous games, and it was so good. Like, it introduced some new stuff, like the, I don't know, was it the Kakariko Gorge? There was the Hidden Town, no, it was the Hidden Town. I can't remember if it had an actual name or not, but it had like that Western style music too, and I loved that. And oh gosh, I wish I could remember it specifically. But okay, well I am here. I'm at the cemetery. Oh, okay. Well, that's neat. That's a cute little separate grave. If you don't like other people, then you probably don't want to be buried next to other people. I don't know if that's an actual thing. So, and it was also really exciting because, Zelda had come out with the Nintendo had created this, had put together the Symphony of the Goddesses. Thank you! Ooh, I'm trying to smile a jar for you. Put something inside. Bye-bye. You kind of match the flowers, and you're disappearing. Okay, bye. I don't know how that ghost could hold a bottle, unless it has managed to control its emotions, like in some lore where ghosts can, move things if they... Yeah. Okay, well, I got 2 bottles now. That is great, and Link won't move, and oh, look, it's that owl. Hey, leave me alone, man.
It's been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps.
Okay.
Carry onward, Hoot!
Okay, I could have told you that. Or somebody else who, is actually interested. I'm not interested. Can I push your grave? No, I can't. Well. But the Symphony of the Goddesses was a big deal, because that's that was sort of, a tribute, a celebration of Zelda for over 25 years. And we're almost to Zelda's, I think, 35th anniversary. But the 25th anniversary was a big deal, and that's when Skyward Sword was coming out. And they put together this orchestra, and I don't know what these mole men are doing, or if they're ever going to go away. And it was a really exciting thing to have this celebration of Zelda music from the past 25 years. And I went to see the Symphony of the Goddesses that summer, the summer of 2012. And it was the most beautiful thing ever. I am more than willing to admit that I did cry when I went to it, and I went with some friends. Some of them were Zelda fans, some of them weren't, some of them were just fans in general of the orchestra. But I don't think anyone was as moved as my friends and I, who were the Zelda fans. And it was absolutely beautiful. I had the pre-order bundle with Skyward Sword, came with the Symphony of the Goddesses 25th anniversary soundtrack CD. And man, that thing, I was playing that so often in my car and in my house. I was listening to it nonstop, and it's just the most beautiful thing. It gave me chills the first time. I mean, it still gives me chills to this day. And it's just a beautiful orchestration of the music that a lot of people grew up on. A lot of people grew up on with the Zelda series, and maybe there were some that you didn't hear before, but it was always it was such a great thing to hear. And I mean, I didn't so much like the fact that there were a lot of little kids there who played one Zelda game and didn't really come to appreciate the orchestra. I don't really know why the parents brought them unless the parents were fans. Hold on, let's this mermaid talking.
When I was swimming in the bay, the waves took a very important necklace from around my neck. If you find it, I will let you take a scale from my tail.
Ooh, kinky. Okay, we won't go there. But the kids, I don't know why, I constantly lose track of my thoughts. But the kids were often, they were talking most of the time, the ones that were sitting near us. We got the nosebleed seats because those were the cheapest. And it was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania that I went to see it at Heinz Hall. And the kids just were talking nonstop. Under the bridge, water under the bridge. Hey, like that Adele song, and also that phrase. Okay, hey man, you got a guy with a sword behind your back.
Et tu, Brute? It's no use, little birdie. A fish took my hook. I keep casting my line through the water, but I haven't gotten a bite. I thought this would happen.
What? Wait, don't you have...
No, the fish took my hook.
What are you talking about? Am I supposed to find a hook somewhere too? I'm missing something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing. A hook, obviously.
The hook, me bucko. Beware the hook.
Okay, so I gotta dive down here, I think. Okay. The kids were talking, and it just talking during the whole thing. And I mean, first of all, whether it's Zelda or not, I don't think you should bring your 6-year-old to the orchestra. Just my hot take on all of that. But okay, let's see. Am I in the right spot? Oh no, I'm already in Catfish. Okay, I'm already in the next dungeon. I don't want to do that. I want to get the mermaid scale. If I can. Will you let me? Yeah, I want to find out where that guy's hook is and stuff, and get the mermaid scale and stuff. But you know what? Actually, yeah, we'll stop it right here for this episode. And I will finish my thoughts on Zelda and music next time. So thank you all for watching. It's good to be back, as I said in the last episode, probably, and hopefully this will be a plan. This is planned to be a just sort of like a gaming spree of Zelda videos until I can finish this game in its entirety. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's successful, and it doesn't take too many more episodes. But I'll see you next time.